Hi everybody. So me and Bree are at the park and it's a beautiful Tuesday. There's a little bit of a chill in the air, but not too bad. She's just finding different things to pick up. Just picking up some sticks and some leaves, and we were pretending to make stew. Woo, you went down fast. Are you sweeping?
No. Hey, this is trick.
Oh, is that your trick?
No.
No?
That's my trick.
Okay. So, I wanted to come on today to kind of talk about my infertility journey. A lot of you guys have followed me, oh my goodness, for a long time. And you guys know I was taking a break after my last miscarriage 7 months ago. Well, in January, we received a letter in the mail stating that our IVF doctor of the last 3-4 years was leaving the facility. And that was a very, very, very disappointing letter that we got in the mail. I didn't really see it coming. So then I had to call the office, and the office didn't really have much to say about the matter, which I kind of figured. But they did give me the doctor's phone number. I'm sorry, not phone number, email, to email her and ask her if she could shed some more light on the subject or let us know if she was going to practice somewhere else or open her own practice. So I did get in contact with her, and she did tell me that she is looking to open her own practice sometime in May or even April. She just has to work some things out. She's still under contract with the previous facility that she was at, so there's some things that need to get ironed out and stuff like that. But I was just very grateful that she was still going to practice because, when you build a bond with a doctor, they know, everything what you're going through, and they laugh with you, they cry with you, well, my doctor anyway. And to start over would be very unfortunate to have to relive what I've gone through and have to explain to a new doctor. They could read my file, but still I have to elaborate on things. And then also, as far as the IVF process concerns, we have not started it. We have taken a break, a very long break, but it seems short to me because when you've had a tragedy and you've had the things that I've gone through, time really does go by really fast. And I've had to work on myself, and I've had to lose weight and work on my blood pressure and work on my mental health, which I'm still battling with. As far as emotional trauma and emotional things I have to go through every day, just little reminders and little triggers that set me off. And I've never been to a therapist. I've never talked to anybody besides people in the infertility community or my own IVF doctor. And she's recommended sites and things and groups to chat with, and I haven't done that yet because I guess I'm just trying to work it out on my own. But it's a lot of battles I deal with in my own head. And it's almost like having post-traumatic stress syndrome. I know a lot of men and women who come back from war have that issue, but it isn't just for people who come back from the war. A lot of people suffer from post-traumatic stress syndrome when they've had a traumatic event happen in their life. And as you all know, I've had 3 miscarriages, and each one was worse than the last. And to think about starting over, and then this time using a egg donor, I actually get sick to my stomach. My anxiety starts to act up. Just thinking to walk in that office and start the process all over really, really is disturbing to me. I have a huge fear of it all, and I'm trying to work through that, but not really having a good time working on it on myself, by myself. And I feel that I do need to find a therapist to help me work through some of these fears and issues that I'm feeling, anxiety, which I'm sure they're all normal. It's all normal to feel that way. But when you're going through something that nobody in your family has gone through, none of your friends have gone through, it's hard to have someone who understands besides me and my spouse, and a lot of times I talk with Jerett and I let him know how I'm feeling, but sometimes you have to have a third party to kind of dish your emotional feelings with besides your spouse. They're a huge support, don't get me wrong. Jerett's a huge help, but I do feel like I need that little professional help to let me know if what I'm feeling is normal or how I can work on it. Because if I'm not in the right mental mind state, I can't continue the process. And it used to not be that way. I used to be able just to pick myself up, dust myself off, and get on the horse again. And these two last times were big blows, and I haven't been able to dust myself off and pick myself up again. And I really feel that I do need to reach out and speak with someone on the issue. It's important for my health, my mental health, to get some help, to figure out if the IVF is going to be something that I'm going to want to do this time around. Just talk about it, let my feelings out, because it's a really difficult process, guys. It's not easy to be told that you have to try all over again, but this time you can't be a part of the scenario. You have to use an egg donor, and that's hard. It's hard to wrap your mind around that another woman has to be involved of making my child, and that's something that isn't easy. It isn't easy to hear. It isn't easy to think about. And whether I use my sister or not, it's still a difficult process. And I just really wanted to touch bases with you guys, let you know what's going on, because I haven't talked about it. And that being one of the reasons why is because I have been battling with these emotions. Do it, don't do it. The good outcome, the bad outcomes, the what ifs have all been rattling around in my brain as the days go by and the months go by, and not really having any resolution. And then now my doctor leaving the practice and waiting for her to figure out if she's going to be able to open her own practice and, what lies ahead, as well as saving, for whatever we decide to do. And I just want to say thank you for those who have stood by me through this process and have been patient with my decision, whether it be good or indifferent. I appreciate your patience, because it isn't something to be taken lightly. It's a life-changing decision that we have to make. And I just wanted to come on here and just shed some light on that and let you know that, believe me, I think about it every single day, about the decision that's in front of both Jerett and I, and to let you know that it's a struggle. It is not easy. It is heartbreaking for me every day. Every day I fight the pain, the heartache. I come on here and I make my videos with my reborns, and I share Aubrey sometimes in the videos, and I put on a happy front. like a lot of us do who are in this community that have something going on in our lives. But when that camera's shut off, life starts. And sometimes it's not so happy. And we have to get through it. No matter what, I have to get through it. Have to make a decision whether we continue the process or we decide to hang up our gloves and move on with the rest of our life on the next chapter of our life and be okay with it and be able to live with that decision. It's a very hard decision, guys. And I feel like I need someone to talk to help me go through that, go through with those emotions. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the next month or so, is trying to find someone to chat with and talk with on a professional level, while I'm waiting for my IVF doctor to figure out where she's going to be located and open her facility at, and go from there. So I hope everyone understands, and I know you do. I know a lot of you do. And I just wanted to put any questions that you had aside and let you know what was going on with us, because I have been silent about it. And I've been just trying to find other things to fulfill my life, with my reborn hobby, with other hobbies outside of trying to have a child. And I'm also looking for part-time work, just 2 to 3 days out of the week to mix up my routine. So I'm doing that as well. So a lot of changes in my personal life this year. And I will keep you guys updated. I hope you have a wonderful day. And thank you again. Thank you for all your kindness and your prayers and your PMs and your emails. Thank you. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you soon.